Today we're going to be doing multiplication and division equations, solving one-step equations through multiplication and division. So we're going to start with this problem right here. 20 equals 4x. We're looking to figure out what x is, and when we're solving equations, our goal is to get the variable all by itself, which means we've got to get everything else to cancel out, which means doing the opposite of what's already being done. Right here, 4 and x are being multiplied. So to get the 4 to cancel, we have to do the opposite of multiplying by 4, which is dividing by 4. So I'm going to divide that side by 4. But the rule is, whatever you do to one side of an equation, you also have to do the other side. So I also have to divide the 20 by 4. Multiplying by 4 and dividing by 4 cancel out, leaving just the x. 20 divided by 4, 4 goes into 20 5 times, and our answer is 5. Now, if we want to double check that, is 4 times 5 20? If it is, we know we've got the correct answer. Now, looking at this next problem, we have negative 3 times y equals 21. To figure out what y is, we need to divide both sides by not just 3, but by negative 3. Which means I also need to divide the 21 by negative 3. Now on the left side, the 3's, negatives, both of those cancel, leaving just the y. Over here, we have 21 divided by negative 3. Since there's only one negative involved here, we know our answer is going to be negative something. How many times does 3 go into 21? 7 times. Our answer is y equals negative 7. You have to be very careful when you are dealing with positives and negatives. Remember, when you're multiplying or dividing negatives, if there's one negative in your problem, the answer is negative. If there are two negatives in your problem, the negatives cancel out, like we did here, which makes it positive. All right, let's look at some division problems. If we look at this problem here, we have a divided by 4 equals negative 8. In order to get the divided by 4 to cancel, we need to do the opposite of dividing by 4, which is multiplying by 4. So I'm going to multiply this side by 4. But I also have to multiply this by 4. Multiplying by 4 and dividing by 4 cancel each other out, leaving our a. Over here, we have negative 8 times 4. There's one negative sign, so our answer is going to be negative. 8 times 4 is 32. Negative 32. A is negative 32. One more problem. X divided by negative 2 equals negative 13. So we have to do the opposite of dividing by negative 2, which is, that's right, multiplying by negative 2. But I've got to multiply both sides by negative 2 in order to keep things equal. Negative 2 cancel each other out, leaving x. Over here, we have a negative 13 times a negative 2. Multiplying two negatives together becomes a positive. So our negatives cancel, and we're left with 13 times 2, which is 26. So x divided by negative 2 is 13. 26 divided by negative 2 is indeed negative 13. That's how we do multiplication and division equation one-step problems.